When we came into Pirates 3, we thought we didn't have any more work to do really on developing the characters. And that Pirates 3, that was going to be a very smooth, simple process. But it became apparent fairly early on in the choreography of the Maelstrom that we didn't have enough Dutchman characters to cover all the action that was happening in different places on the different ships. And at that point, we didn't have enough time to do them the same way we did them on Pirates 2. It was a very laborious design process.
Because of the experience we'd had on the first film, we were able to do that much more quickly than we were on Pirates 2. And to take all the technology that we developed, all the new tools for our characters, and just put them right to work. And we kind of looked for opportunities where we hadn't taken them before, or we tried to sort of plus things out. If we had an idea that kind of got used on the last film, but maybe not the best way that it could, we sort of looked for a way to do it better this time.
Pirates 3, we gave a lot more leeway to the artists. We had looser designs for what the characters were going to be. We let the modelers just use your own imagination, just do something cool with it.
It's a lot of fun to be able to invent your own pirate, basically, and be able to figure out what you're going to do, how you're going to go about building it.
In the third one, the primary inspiration was coming from what sea life haven't we explored yet? What other things can these guys be sort of infected with? But the way in which they get infected or the way in which they get cursed kind of had to be treated as an infection or a degenerative disease so that you would buy the progression.
We hadn't done anything with sea urchins, and so we did a guy who's basically kind of a giant sea urchin with these big spikes all over him.
One of the guys we developed was Jellyfish. We call him Jelly. And one of the things that I tried to do with him was wanted to make him sort of translucent and corrosive. Kind of wanted to give that a quality of he was kind of regressing back to like an amoeba or like an embryonic stage.
A lot of cases what we did was we borrowed from existing characters. So you could mix and match things to try and create something that looks absolutely different from any other character.
Some of the more interesting designs, Gore thought of clever ways to use them. One of the characters was this eel man who's got a big moray eel for a head. Gore decided that his signature move would be that gets into hand-to-hand combat with somebody, immobilizes his sword, and then uses the eel to bite him on the face.
A lot of times, you'll get things like that kind of push you to go further. So I think that's one of the great things about working in a facility like this, especially on a team like we had on Pirates, because it was just kind of people bouncing ideas, and that can only help to kind of elevate the quality of the work.